Welcome to the part 5 of the horse modeling series. Now we are going to model this eyes of the horse. For that I am adding extra loop cuts around the eyes. First of all, we need to give the correct shape of the eyes. So I'm just aligning the vertices and trying to give the shape of the eye. Now I'm selecting these vertices and extruding it like this. Just making the eyelashes of the horse. These are the upper eyelashes. Now I'm going to bring a spear. This is a spear which will act as an eyeball. I have mirrored the spear. Now I'm just placing it just mirror it properly with the cube as a reference and not the horse. So I'm just placing it along the upper place and also scaling it downward. Just scale a bit up. So now I'm going to model this lower eyelashes. So for that we need to subdivide this loop and we need to extrude this. And before that I am just adjusting this shape of the eye. I'll just select this loop and extrude it just like we have extruded the upper eyelashes. And just fill the gaps and now extrude these vertices along the Z direction so that we can have a bent eyelash. Now we need to just do the same thing with the upper eyelash. So before that I'm just lining it properly, and now I'm also extruding this upper eyelash just like the same we have done with the lower one. Here you can see we have almost completed the modeling of the eyelashes of the horse, and just few filling of the gaps are remaining. Now we are required to model the inner mouth, the buccal cavity of the mouth of the horse, and for that I am selecting these two edge loops, and that are the upper one and the lower loops, and we need to extrude it and also scale it along the Z axis where the inner cavity of the mouth will be there, the teeth and the tongue of the mouth. So I'm just fast forwarding this process a bit more. Here you can see we have almost completed the modeling of this buccal cavity, and few more changes are required. Now the only thing that is remaining is the making of the tail of this horse, and for that I am scaling these faces and extruding them along the y-axis. Now at this situation I am in a bit confusion whether to use a particle system or to just have an experiment with the tail. So I think I should go with a new experiment or this modeling of a tail rather than using a particle system, because if I use the particle system, then the particle system are a bit heavy for the computer to process in the real time, since they will be using a lot of memory. So even in the rendering and also in the viewport, so I think I should model it like this way of having a more loop cuts and extruding them along the along the reference or along the way the tail should look like. So here you can see I am extruding this faces and just giving the shape of the tail. I am not sure whether this will be successful while jigging or not, and so I am just extruding them. It's just an experiment with the tail. If it is not successful while digging, then I will be using the particle system. Here you can see we have almost completed with the modeling of a tail, and now it's the time to texture this tail. Now I'm going to this shading tab, and here I'm deleting this principal BSDF. We are going to add two image textures. One more image texture. Now I'm bringing this few of the images that I have. Now add a glossy BSDF and also add a diffuse BSDF. Now connect this color into this socket and the color from the texture 2 into this socket. This is the invert node. Connect this alpha to the vector and the color, and connect this color to the roughness to both of this node. And connect this to the output. Now add texture, shade and connect this to this second slot. Now bring a mix shader, Shift A and mix MIX. Also add a transparent shader, BSDF and connect this to the second shader. And connect the alpha channel into the vector. So here you can see we have completed the texturing of the tail of the horse, and I am ending this session. We will meet in the next video where we will texture the horse